My name is Mutamula Mwale. I'm a recording artist, producer, songwriter, etc., etc. For me, Christian excellence is, it's like an embodiment of everything. It's in the way that you plan. It's in the way that you execute. It's in the way that you, basically the whole process from start to finish, having quality, having, that spark, that pizzazz, that's, you know what I mean? It's gotta have everything, like really, not holding anything back, pulling all the stops. That's what Christian excellence looks like to me. I think that the RCV Awards, what they have done to the industry is basically encourage us to work harder. You know what I mean? It's encouraged us to have a certain, what's the word I'm looking for? Look for a certain quality, a certain, like a certain standard. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It's raised the standards because everyone now understands that things have to be at a certain level, and that's very encouraging. So for me, that's what, these awards do to us. It encourages us to do better, to push the limits, you know what I mean? To get beyond where we have reached. You get what I mean? And so that's what it does for me. And really excited for this year's awards, and looking forward to the different acts and, the different nominees and all that, just really, really excited. Phenomenal. And I use the word phenomenal because at the moment, I don't think there's any award show, Christian or secular, that meets the standards that were basically brought out by by Christian Voice. You know what I mean? From the sets to the performances. You know what I mean? To just like literally everything. You guys really went out all out on this one, and I don't think anyone is matching it just yet. And I think it's a challenge to the rest of the industry in terms of what Christian excellence looks like. I think it's important because those that are involved in ministry, sometimes you get so engrossed in the ministry. You know what I mean? You literally every day there's something to do. There's something that you're targeting, something that you're focusing on, and sometimes you need to be reminded that you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing, we're being blessed by what you're doing and everything, and so these awards are essentially an opportunity for people to recognize what you're doing, it's the industry recognizing you, your peers recognizing you, the people that I don't like I don't like the word fans, but people who are ministered to, by your ministry. All those people are also, having their input and stuff, just to encourage people. And so I think it's important. It's a reminder for a lot of us, that our ministry is reaching people and it's touching the lives of people. I am big on kingdom, and by that I mean I am big on us working together. I think this whole isolation and people working independently and stuff can do something, but it doesn't do as much as if we come together. You know what I mean? And so my encouragement to everyone, and this is my position as well, is that whether I am participating as whether I'm a nominee or I am performing or whatever, whatever it is that I may or be I'm supposed to be like on stage or whatever, if you are on stage, if you're performing, give it everything that you have. If you're a nominee, and you're being recognized amongst your peers and in the industry, praise God. If we're in the audience and whatever, we'll still give that. Besides, the people that will be coming on stage are bringing the fire. So, it's just a great opportunity to praise God and just to lift his name. So in whichever position we may find ourselves, we'll still band together. We'll still celebrate. We'll still love on God. We'll still encourage our brothers and basically work together as a community, because that's what it's all about. I think probably if I can use an analogy of a married couple, right? I like that because You know, when people are married, you always see how they do things, and the whole household knows this is for daddy and this is for mommy. You know what I mean? Don't touch that juice. Don't touch that cake. That's for mommy. That's for daddy. Okay? It's a great example of what being set apart is. It's something that you have given specifically for something. You know what I mean? For a specific reason. For a special reason. You know what I mean? And when you refer to being set apart for God, you are saying this Mutamula is for Jesus, is for God. You get what I mean? And I'm not going to be available for anything and everyone else because I am setting apart. I'm setting myself apart for God. And so being set apart in a nutshell would mean like a conscious dedication, where you say to yourself, as for me and my household, we are all about God. And so when we're talking about, ministry and setting ourselves apart, what we are saying is that everything else is irrelevant. Our focus, our heart, everything is for God. And that's what it means to me.